All right, welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Me too. I think this is going to be really interesting. Today, we're going back to Daphne du Maurier and her masterpiece, Rebecca.
Ah, Rebecca, one of the all-time greats.
Definitely. And you know what we're all about here? That all-important first line.
Oh, I know this one.
Last night, I dreamt I went to Manderley again.
Classic.
Right? I mean, most of our listeners have probably read Rebecca, at least I hope they have.
Right, it's a must-read.
But have you ever stopped to think about what du Maurier is doing with that one sentence?
It's such a simple sentence, but so powerful, you know?
Yeah, I mean, think back to the first time you read it. What was your first impression? Did it hook you right away?
I think for me, the thing that really stood out was the mood. That dreamlike quality right from the start, like we're stepping into the narrator's subconscious.
Totally. It definitely gave me chills.
Yeah, and it's not just any dream, it's a recurring dream. She's going back to Manderley again.
Again, yeah. That
Yeah.
word again is really doing a lot of work there.
Oh, absolutely. It tells us that Manderley is a place that's significant to the narrator, maybe even a place of trauma.
It makes you want to know what happened there, right?
Yeah.
What's the story behind this dream?
Exactly. And it kind of foreshadows the whole theme of the novel, how the past can haunt us.
Yeah, the past is such a big part of Rebecca.
And it's not just about memory, it's about secrets and hidden truths and how those things can shape our present.
It's like she's setting up the whole psychological landscape of the novel right there in that first line.
Right. And remember, we're talking about Gothic literature here.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And in Gothic literature, place is always super important.
Yeah, like the castle in Dracula or the house in the fall of the House of Usher.
Exactly. And Manderley is kind of like that. It becomes this looming presence, almost like a character itself.
I've always loved that about Gothic novels, how the setting can be so much more than just a backdrop.
It's almost another character, yeah.
Yeah.
And in Rebecca, Manderley represents everything that's grand and mysterious and maybe even a little bit sinister.
Definitely.
And you know, it's interesting. Du Maurier was apparently fascinated by dreams. Some even say that Manderley was based on a childhood home that haunted her own memories.
Wow, that's really interesting. So the opening line isn't just setting the scene. It's kind of like a window into the author's own psyche.
Yeah, I think so. And it shows how much power our past can have over us, even in our dreams.
And on a purely stylistic level, I think the opening line is just beautifully written. That lyrical language, it just draws you in.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's a masterclass in how to write an opening line. It creates mood, introduces themes, and hooks the reader all in one sentence. It's really pretty amazing.
And it's so much more than just another line, right?
Yeah.
It sets the stage for everything that follows.
Absolutely. It makes you wonder, what if she had chosen a different opening? Would it have the same impact?
That's a really good question. Something for our listeners to think about.
Definitely. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
And we'll see you next time.